Hey everybody, welcome back to Alina of the Arena. On the last run, we lost again on the final boss, the champion tonight. And we kind of had a burn build going. It never really came to fruition, honestly. Despite the fact I had really the enablers. I had oil, we had flaming weapons, I got ignite, combust. Honestly, I think if we played that final fight against tonight 100 times, I think we'd come out on top maybe 60% of the time. We were just a little bit unlucky. Every time I needed to draw one of my answers, I didn't. And we didn't have that many answers. I think that was the main issue. I think I called the last episode flat-footed. We just didn't have enough movement or enough... Well, not block, because we couldn't ever gain block from the bear charm again, but, you know, we just didn't have things that were, like, magical armor and so on and so forth. Anyway, we're going to do another run. I think I'm going to do the warrior this time. We have won a game as the warrior before, but only on veteran. So let's lock them in. Let's try and get a Hellwalker 10 victory. And I think the other thing I'm going to do this time, the slight difference I'm going to make, normally I try and record my Alinas all in one session. Like, I'll record running in a session. This is presumptuous of me to get beyond the first floor even. But I think this time I'm going to record each floor like a separate day, just to try and keep myself a little bit, you know, fresh in the brain. Right, this time we're not looking for the bear charm. We gain one block every 5 cards in my deck at the start of each turn. I think this power is pretty mediocre. I have tried to lean into this before because I am renowned for going, you know, towards the thicker decks with, you know, 3 Cs. But it's such a minor benefit, but it's still a little benefit for the block build. Right, cat charm, gain an energy but we disable 2 item slots. Draw a card when you kill an enemy, or gain a focus at the start of each turn. All interesting. The warrior also starts with the rusty longsword, which again goes towards like the status effect type build. But I'm telling you right now, I'm kind of intrigued by the block options. Reflex, not the greatest power, but not terrible. A steel shield though, 3 block at the start of each battle, that's pretty tasty, honestly. Also, the warrior starts with ground slam. Who can't love the warrior class for that? We have a poor power, but we have probably the most fun card in the game, so that's the balance. Anyway, I think cat charm is worth it. At least for this floor. It's pretty brutal to lose 2 of your item slots. It's in fact extremely brutal to lose 2 of your item slots. But I think the 1 energy is worth it. Then I think what I'm going to do... What is the strikes of this? Deal 2 damage plus 1 additional damage for every 5 cards in your deck. Yeah, they just want thick decks, right? Okay. I'm going to purchase the rapier. And I'm going to purchase the steel shield, I think. We've not really done a one-handed type build recently. We've done a lot of 2-handed weapon builds. Let's show that they can actually be, you know, viable. It's not my favourite class to do this, like, you know, sword and board type thing. We have very few guards at the start, and they're equally split between the 2 colours, but we can try and enrich for each colour now. The rapier also comes with pierce, which is not my favourite thing in the world, so I'd probably look to swap this again fairly soon. It should be good for a fight or so, though. Right, you want to do 19 damagios. Why are you 0 cost from the start? Ah! If I have more than 5 cards in my hand, its cost gets reduced by 1. Okay. It does say more than 5, not more or equal to, so I think I have to play this first to get it to 0. So let's do it. Sure. Then, let's give you a little smack. A little smack. And then this doesn't really matter, but I'm just going to slam away. Okay, let's yeet a rock at you. Probably should war cry. And then let's kill you. Very nice. Fast reload, full attack, or wind up. I've mentioned this before. I don't think you necessarily want Warcry and wind up in your deck at the same time, just on the off chance, especially early on, if you draw both, it's almost a little bit of a dead hand. Fast reload will never be bad. It is 0 mana, draw a card, so it's basically just at the very least, it just replaces itself, so it's just a neutral card, which is actually pretty good for my deck gimmick. Or just do 18 damage, but if you don't play it, it self-exhausts. Give me fast reload. I think we can justify that. And I'll sell the rusty longsword. And I'll get another fight, please. Okay, this is a fight where I'm going to try and use this guy to kill as many of my enemies as possible. We could do a little bit of a spicy start. And by spicy, I think I can just kill someone. So if I gain shield, it will cost 1 energy because one of these won't be discounted after I play the card. That's 14 block. This will become an 18 damage ground slam. But if I Warcry, it's going to be 27, and I can just jump on this guy. So I think that is the game plan. Bump, bump, bump. Yeah, that's pretty good. He gets murderated. Then I can hit you, play the fatigue, and throw a rock at you. I shouldn't... Oh, actually, that's fine. We have a throwable still. So he grapples me. But I don't give a damn. Also, I could just kill him. Can I just kill him? I can just kill you. Five, 4, 4. I also get to keep the throwable this way, which is really useful. Right, he wants to charge at me. No. I say no. Now the other advantage I've got, and I should remember this, because I've got a shield, if I put up a blue guard, I get barricade now, so I will retain block for next turn. So there are reasons now to play just a lot of blocks. I have another throwable, so I'm fine with just trying to murder you this turn. I could yeet the weapon at you, but I don't really need to. I don't think there's a punish here. If I ground slam this guy, whatever way he gets pushed, yeah, he's not hitting me. I'll live with the fatigue being in my deck. And now we just dance around. Gain the barricade. You stunned yourself, you fool. And move back, Warcry, and slam. You really want me to take wind up, don't you? Alright, fine. I'll do it. I'll do it. Okay, I'm not going to build the Osafune build now with the katana. I think I'm going to go with this steel shield for now. It's a pretty good weapon, honestly. Not that I think Osafune is bad, I think it's pretty good as well. But I have more things that synergize with steel shield, so I'm going to let the game decide my outcome. Okay, meditate, event. Where are my rests? There's one here, there's one back here. Alright, let's do a meditate here. I'm actually going to do something unusual. Oh, the card will be upgraded this time on create. Perfect, I wanted to create anyway. Not what I was after, if I'm going to be completely honest with you. I might grab entertainer here. I do like movement options for, like, you know, the lunge. So maybe that is the correct play. Lunge, 2 costs, move. It's on the right colour as well for the rapier. Sure, let's do it. Entertainer is probably early enough that it could make me enough money as well to be justified. Give me the event now. Alright. You've heard the arena's training room provides excellent results. Now you finally have the chance to use it, you decide it'd be best to engage in. I can either upgrade all the strikes in my starting deck and receive 2 muscle pains. I can upgrade all guards in my deck and receive 2 muscle pains, or I can upgrade a random card and receive muscle pain. You're going to call me crazy here, but I'm honestly considering upgrading the strikes. I was going to say the guards, but I've accidentally misclicked through a menu. My bad! My bad! Still, it's not bad. It's not bad. And the 2 muscle pains aren't the absolute worst thing to have in my deck because they synergize with my strikes. That being said, let's forget one of them. It's still a dead card. At least until I can play it. It's kind of a nasty floor layout again. It's kind of forcing me into an elite early. I could forego a shop, but I think I'll risk it for a biscuit. This is the hardest elite. Right, let's get down to business. Move, Warcry, strike, strike. Unfortunately, both the guards are on the wrong colour, so I don't get the barricade. But I'm still passively gaining 3 block just because of all the cards in my deck. That's pretty good. Pretty good. Alright, let's move here. Fast reload. So 3 strikes is a kill here. Ooh, no it is. With a rock throw. Perfect. Hey, that health potion, very nice. I won't say super useful, but pretty useful. I don't really want to pin myself into the arena wall just yet, so let's not do that. Let's get some barricade up. Okay, there's no way out of this, I just have to deal with this. Okay. Actually, there is a way out of this if I really want it. But I'll take the 1 damage, I think. Or take the no damage. The no damage option is also pretty damn good here. I had kinetic up, I forgot. My bad. It's not a huge loss, to be honest with you. That's the perfect attack for me. You're going to charge into your friend and stun him. I do like Kitsetsu, but again, I'm going to stick with this build. Wind up, fast reload, Warcry, it's pretty good damage on a strike, Chop, Muscle Pain, My Name is Hurl, you charge into your friend, oh yeah, you don't stun him, of course you don't. I'll take a Ground Slam. Bonk. Interrupts him. Kills him. And then we can play the Fatigue. And now you're charging me again. Let's just dodge out the way and play the Muscle Pain. That's out of my deck now permanently. And we can just take our time working you down. Let's move over here. Start getting some block. You're charging me. So we have 20 damage on the Warcry. Wait, 15, 12, 27. Yeah, I think I've got lethal. I think this will do 10, 37. I'm pretty certain this is lethal. If it isn't, I have an out. I don't have an out anymore, I did it in the wrong order, but I was confident after I made the lunge that we did have it. Okay, if there's some interesting options here. If I'm going to go for a block build. And it's pretty rare that I do go for a block build, but the Steel Shield is pretty good, honestly. We should take Retribution. It's the right colour. It's actually something that I think enables the block build, because it can give you a huge amount of damage. Like, we turtle for a turn. It's Aegis / build. We do like the King's Shield for a turn, then we just smack them with the big sword attack. It's called Sacred Sword. I'm aware Protective Ward is here. I think Protective Ward is the best card in the game, but let's live a little. And again, you might call me crazy here, but I think I sell the medium health potion. I think I'd rather have a throwable that does 1 damage when I have no health. Right, this gives me a double rest, so we'll do a train here. What is the card that gives me the most benefit? Gives me the most fun, I'll take it. It's pretty big benefit still, the ground slam being AoE. And now I have 231 coins. You're on the wrong colour. You're also on the wrong colour, but Flurry Plus is the correct option here, I think. Actually, there's a lot of... Oh my god, there's a lot of good cards here. So the reason I'm saying Flurry Plus, and I think I'm going to take it, even though it doesn't really synergize with the block build, what do I want to get the payoff for Vengeance? What do I want my big payoffs for my focus to be? I want it on a multiplier attack, and Flurry's a multiplier. Even though it's on the wrong colour right now, it's still okay that it's on blue. Vigilant is probably the card I do want, but it's on the wrong colour right now, so I will have to spend a switch colour, which I could do here as well. And this would give me draw, which is pretty powerful. But I can't turn down Flurry Plus. If it was just Flurry, I would have thought a little bit more. Also, Stand Your Ground I don't think is a super good card. It's better than the average block, though. I would have potentially taken it. Say a living. The rapier, sorry. I've got a use for it here. The one enemy that Pierce kind of hard punishes is these guys. Okay. This can't punish me. I should have Warcried first. That's the worst outcome, but it still isn't a... No, it is a punish. I can still kill you, though, fortunately. I was going to say, we can just move with the rapier. Yeah, not if you don't have any attacks on that colour. We still have the damage, though, to kill that guy. That was very fortunate. Anyway, you get charged and killed. You're charging all the way through. That's annoying. Let's just move back. Why mess around here? We've already had our luck for this run. Right, let's shuffle. Free reload. Give me the wind up. And this will pierce through your armor and murder you. Then I want the barricade, so we'll do that. We'll remove a lunge because I'm not going to play it. In fact, I'm not playing either of the cards. Cool, so we're taking right now 42 damage. Can I put up 42 block? Absolutely not. What order, by the way? So I can't stand there if I could block 25 either, because you would still take a lot of damage. Also, Retribution goes off after 1 turn. Can I do 20 damage this turn? I can. Warcry, wind up, bonk. I lose the barricade, sadly. Right, let's just let this guy charge into a wall, I suppose. Or I could ground slam him. 12. Is there a punish on that? No. This time I actually can get out of it. Okay, that's a fine outcome. Chonk, chonk, chonk. Bonk and tonk. I even had lethal. Okay, I'll take improvise. I do like follow-up, but I'll take improvise. I really rate it as a card. Good hand draw. I think I'll take the axe over the trap. And another shop. I think we'll go for the elite now. All elites from now on this floor could only be easier than the one we just fought, so... I'm pretty content. Anyway, let's dodge. No, not that one. We'll remove a strike, we'll put up a guard, we'll put up a wind-up. Okay, the flurry is 4 times 3. Because of kinetic. I'm just wondering if this is enough damage to justify it, but I think it is. I think I just have to go. That's actually pretty good. I get to keep my block for the next round. Or half of it, even. Right. Hurling. This can never be a punish again. We should walk... we should guard first. War cry. I'll take 37 damage. I'll take you shooting your friend as well. The best outcome. What a turn. Stuns the dog. Okay, can I do 21 damage? That's 6 plus 6 is 12, plus another 9 is lethal. It might not even be worth using the improvise, honestly. No, it is. Perfect. Just the card I wanted to draw. Okay, now this guy wants to take a hold of me again. I don't really respect it. Nope. Lunge is the card we're going to get rid of. Goodbye. It's big booty build so far. Listen. Parry? Okay with this build. I would probably prefer an AoE weapon in my red hand rather than a piercing weapon. In fact, I really want to get rid of this rapier, honestly. I can't turn down ground slam, though. It's too much fun. Mail breaker. Are you piercing as well? No. I will swap you. I can get piercing if I want it. If I don't know, it's just a dagger and he puts bleed on. I can live with that. Right, another fight. We're surrounded instantaneously. That's kind of annoying. But we can deal with it in a fantastic way. Well, let's just stun everyone. What a turd. Then I'll do a little improvisation. Then I'll just kill you, why not? And I've got 2 energy left. How about I kill you as well? That sounds pretty damn good. And now suddenly I've got crossbows out of the wazoo on the ground. Okay, let's not get too good to use Syndrome. Honestly, I don't need to do the wind up. Let's just jump on you and kill you. Or maybe I do wind up. No, let's just kill you. Goodbye. You get booty stomped. Hmm. 15 damage, you say? Well, I kind of don't care. I kind of care now. I can't count, it turns out. We can get out of this with lunge. Shoot, there's 1 damage off as well. That's annoying. That's annoying. Right, let's move that way. play Retribution so I get to keep this block. We'll get rid of the fatigue. And I can't throw the rock at anyone yet. Okay, we should be good from now, though. Give me Magic Guard. Kill this guy. We're already blocking what you're throwing at me. Just keep tanking, Alina. 15 damage this time. I'm going to break you anyway, so don't worry about it. Flurry you. Play that. Okay. Move. Eat a rock. Retribution. We get rid of the fatigue. War cry. Booty slam. And strike. Ignite is not the option. Deflect is on the wrong colour. Would I take Deflect? That's an interesting question. And I think the answer to that question is no. I don't think Deflect is good enough. If I think Stand Your Ground is not a great card, and that's 1 mana 7 block with an upside, then something that is equivalent to 1 mana for 7 block with no benefit whatsoever just isn't. So I think I'll take Fast Reload. Then I'm going to sell the rock. I will take the Muscle Potion. Muscle Potion M. Very good with a Flurry. And we take a shot. And again, I think I look for cards right now. Has to be. I just don't believe that could ever be wrong. Can I make 6 gold? I would consider Swipe in this deck as well. Can I make 3? Is this going to be a rare occurrence that this is actually useful? It is. Do I want Vulnerable, though? I don't think I do. Actually, I think I saved the money here. Maybe do some switch colours. What I could do is start swapping the guards onto blue. It's a bit of a boring play. But it'll mean that Barricade is up more often. I think that's decent. Not great, but decent. The event. Do I want to remove... Oh god, you have to remove a random something. Right, it can't be skill. No, skill's too good. Actions, I refuse. It could only hit Ground Slam. It's going to be combat then. Easy come, easy go. That's 75 gold just down the drain. Now, I have more questions, and it's more for myself here. Am I willing to take damage here? Maybe. We probably won't, honestly. Our build kind of counters them because of the Battle Hand. So, Warcry, Wind Up, Strike is a kill on any of the Beetles here. The other question I had for myself is... Oh, I could also do this, interestingly. Get a double kill? Yeah, that's way better. And I take no damage. The other question I have for myself is, do I need the Muscle Potion? It's pretty rare that I save stuff. You probably know me by now. I don't like to save equipment. I like just to burn it as soon as possible. But it is very useful against Gigablade to have some additional strength, because I'm not super well equipped to beat him. Right, that's fine. That's fine. Take no damage. Is there anything here I wouldn't want to fast reload? Yeah. And there's no real benefit to fast reloading anything. I think I'd rather sell the Needle Potion than even equip it. In theory, this is the build for it. But again, it just goes to show how bad I rate that card. Oh, not even card, the equipment. that I'd rather get 2 gold or whatever I'll get from it. Okay, we put up a lot of block. Throw a rock at you. So we're already blocking all the damage you're doing this round. But let's just booty slam you to death. Play the fatigue. Now it's just me versus the Archerino. Probably don't need the strike. What do we get from fast reload? Alright. We can just slowly, menacingly waltz up to this guy. It's a pretty good turn for a ground slam as well. Yeah, it's a pretty good turn for 72 damage. Whenever you deal damage, gain 2 block. Alright, I'm willing to invest in this. And I think I keep everything else here. This means that all the rest now I can train one last time. What are we upgrading? There's only one thing I can upgrade, really. That makes a huge benefit, and it's obviously the fun card. Honestly, I think the odds are we lose this fight. I'm not super confident in my build. But we'll see. We'll see. Right. This is going to look crazy, but we go here. I just want to make sure that he gets pushed the other way. Also, we should 1000% drink this. I should give you a slap with this. And then, booty time. Also, I should have lunged. In fact, I can lunge now. Play the fatigue. I'll keep a fatigue, I suppose. And we just need to dance around this guy. Okay, we can't dance this turn. We don't fast reload. There's no benefit to me gaining a card right now. Potentially we could push this guy into the wall if I get the right cards. These are not the right cards, though. What I could do, though, is get some decent focus for the next round. Maybe set up a huge amount of damage, because I can block almost all the damage here. Yeah, I think this is the play. I take 2. I do get stunned as well, which is a little bit spookerific. We get rid of this strike. I hit you once. I could have also stunned you. I could still stun you. But I think this leads to... Oh yeah, I don't think I get any damage. I think this leads to a potential where I do an insane amount of damage on this turn. War Cry. God damn it. If only Flurry was here. We'll play the stun. And we're just going to start smacking. I can't do this because otherwise I'd miss out on 2 attacks. I'd rather take the attack, so let's start smacking again. Honestly, let's throw the rock at him as well, while I've got some bleed on. Flurry is another card away. Alright. It happens. Flurry, pretty good into the bleed. He's going to get angry, jump in the center of the arena. And we did some pretty good damage there. I'm going to go for this guy. Aggressive. Be aggressive. Be aggressive. He's going to kick my ass because of it, but still. Only kick it slightly. We take 6 damage. There was a health potion on the ground, so I was fairly confident doing this anyway. War Cry. Strike. Improvise. That breaks him. Not what I was hoping for, but oh well. I'll do the 19. We'll retribute. We'll get rid of the fatigue. And we'll do one of these. I'm not risking drawing a movement ability here. Let's just move ourselves. What was behind the door? It was a ground slam. Still, we can do some stuff with this. We'll give you a little smack. 18. It's still better just to hit you twice and not ground slam. I was hoping to get a kill during this phase, if I'm going to be completely honest with you, but didn't quite get it to pop off. I think we're good, though. I think I'm going to come out on top. How much is in here? 10. Alright. Just drink it. We have no barricade, so there's no reason to play the guard. Oh, I do have Mail Breaker. Oh my god, I can actually use the piercing damage for an actual proactive use. I killed the boss with Pierce. That should be an achievement, honestly. Holy moly. Right, what do I want here? At some point, I need options to, you know, defend myself with. Roll is that option. I don't really like trump cards. I think it's only good for the deprived. And even then, I think it's only, Beef Up I used to rate quite a lot. It's like infinite scaling, just, you know, every time I draw around my deck. But I'm planning to run a thick deck, so I think Beef Up is not going to be great. I think Roll, though, is decent. Fireball is also okay, but I probably will never play it, so give me a Roll. I'll take a Heavy Crossbow, but I'm probably just going to sell it. I could always run with a crossbow here, to be honest with you. We do have 2 fast reloads. And it has knockback on it, so it's not the worst thing. Listen, you have to. Maybe. Do you have to? Berserker Bracer, I think, is the best bracer in the game. I tell you what, I'm going to go for Rabbit Charm. It's going to surprise everyone. I think this disabling 2 item slots is extremely, like, bad. And I probably don't need to heal that much on this run if my block build comes off. So, a rare occurrence. I'm just going to swap my energy charm out. And this is going to do it for this episode. If you enjoyed it, why not leave a like and subscribe? Everything helps me out. And I'll see you on the next part. And hopefully I'll be fresh and I will not make countless mistakes. Alright? Goodbye.